hit the go. Let me turn my video off here. Check the OBS before I go. Okay, that's good for now. All right.
You look much better on your video now, Sean.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to hit the live button for you guys.
All right. Was it still out on y'all?
It was much better.
All right. I'm going to go 2 more. I just wanted them to be able to hear it because it's kind of low when I got it.
Hey, you're on Facebook. I guess I'm kind of the guy behind the glass tonight.
Right? All right. Well,
we're connected to Mojo too.
Oh, shit. Yeah. 21, 2. Oh, we're connected?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, that's right. 01, and then... Okay.
Got less than 2 minutes.
Yeah. All right.
Well, don't stop talking.
Sean, Diane says you sound great.
Oh, Diane, thank you. Is that Morgan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi,
sorry,
Group.
Diana.
Hi, Diana. Anybody else? Hello.
Oh, crap.
I'm just going to be back quiet tonight.
Well, get the hell out. Hush.
I can't. I got to wait to hit the music, shithead. Running the show. Jackass.
Here we go.
Got a minute, by the way. Less than a minute.
See, I think your time's off.
I'm on the national clock.gov. Michael Weston in the house. Scott Morris. 25 seconds.
La 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 la. Me. Yeah, crap.
10.
Lord help us.
Coming in hot in 4.
Hey, welcome into Off Track Syndicate. We are without Mr. Sean, who is whatever, quote unquote, sick and
Gonna hurt syphilis.
yeah, I think so.
He swears up and down it's not, but there's no way to tell.
No.
Yeah. Well, he won't go get tested. You know, I told him to go get tested. No, he don't. He said he's not. He's sick and he's gonna fight through it. And I agree because I'm fighting through it myself.
Yeah, you did the same thing.
You know, the Rona is one long stick up your nose, and the gonosyphilis herpelates is a long stick elsewhere.
Your other nose.
I don't blame him.
I'm so glad they don't test like that anymore for the COVID.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I was hoping maybe they still did.
No, I mean for the COVID.
Oh. Yeah, the COVID anal probe thing. No? Yeah.
It's only for Americans in China.
I didn't know about that variant.
Yeah. So how has everybody's week been so far? Everybody else is disease free, huh? Just me and Sean?
Yeah, I've been good.
Yeah. Well, my wife has it. She's been pretty miserable, and Miss Bubby, Sean's gal, pal, friend, yeah, she's not feeling well.
Oh, I
So-
didn't know she was sick too.
Yeah, I think she's in the beginning stages of it. So yeah, she's not feeling too hot.
Is this
Yeah,
like a
it's-
seasonal thing or COVID or?
It's probably COVID. I mean, I think mine was COVID. I don't know, but I'm not going to get tested. To hell with it.
Everything's COVID now,
Everything's COVID.
except for the Rona flu combination that's out there now.
Is there one? Is it like? Is it like? Oh, geez.
The flu is back, and this time it's pissed.
Didn't the? Oh, I thought I read somewhere in a science journal that the Omicron variant, because the reason it's milder than all the other ones is because it mutated with the common cold, and so instead of going straight to your lungs, it just stays in the throat, eyes, nose, and mouth. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah. So my symptoms were sore throat, severe sore throat for about 2 days solid. I almost couldn't swallow. I almost couldn't talk. And it was it was a roller coaster. I'd be really, really bad. I'd take some medicine. I was taking Tylenol, ibuprofen, vitamin C, zinc, something out, whatever this stuff is, Zicam nasal spray. It's got some eucalyptus in it. It helps some. I had, so watery eyes, stuffy nose, very, very slight chest congestion, so I don't know. I probably got it. I think the wife's got it, but they're not requiring her. I was like, are you sure they want you to go to work? You don't feel good. They're not going to require you to be tested. I mean, she's like, no, they're not saying I need to be. I said,
I don't think
Somebody's
they care
gotta be
anymore because so many people are sick. I mean,
Yeah.
the airlines and so many industries.
yeah.
They're
So,
so common.
I said, yeah, somebody needs to be making some money because I haven't been able to work. And
It's amazing how long it's taken to get to the point where, okay, yeah, don't get tested because we can't afford to have people out.
It wasn't
It's
that
just- it's crazy.
Donald Trump's argument. We wouldn't have so many people testing positive if we keep handing out tests.
Well, there's that.
so the first time I had it was February, or what I think was February 2020. Now, at that point, it had just come into the United States. I think January was the first known case of it. But
I thought
it
it was
had been
November, but we didn't know what it
well.
was.
I mean, the first known case in America.
Okay, you're right.
Right.
November and December, we were watching people fall in the streets, and that just kind of seemed like they were playing that up. Because how many people were falling over in the streets here? Was there any reports of any of that going on? They were showing video of people just falling over and them welding people into their rooms and all that stuff in China.
Right.
And there weren't bodies stacked up in the streets and, them closing off roads. That was all happening in China. Anyway, so February. So I was sick really bad for 3 weeks total.
I remember that.
Yeah. The second week I went and got tested for the flu because that's all they were testing for. And they did the swab and all that, and they come back and said, it's not the flu, but it is a virus.
That makes sense.
And that's all, that's all that I got. But
That's all they knew at the time, though. They didn't know.
yeah, it was really, really bad. Now this time it's not been so bad. It's still just like then. It's a roller coaster. I would be okay, and then I would bottom out, fever, all that. So
Is that what Sean has? Something like that?
yeah, I think
You get bottomed out?
He'll feel pretty good for a while, and then he'll take a turn and not be good for a few hours. And
Oh, Sean's not here, so we can still talk shit about him.
well, yeah,
That's
we
true.
can. Yeah, we can.
There's no way he's going to know.
Okay.
No.
So yeah, speaking of, I hope you guys feel better. But
Yeah.
I'm you guys' test monkey or test rat or whatever, because I got my booster. I got
Right.
booster,
Well-
and my son and I got my son his first round, and when I
Well-
was vaccinated, I got the Moderna through the VA, but I wanted it to be my son to kind of feel safe. So we were like in the same room. We got our shots at the same time. So I got the Pfizer as a booster instead of the Moderna because he got the Pfizer because he's 11. So that's the only one he can get.
Right. Well, see, Judy, they made her take the stuff, but yet now we don't know because she ain't been tested, but she's sick with something.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? Who knows?
Correlation, causation. And my son and I, neither one of us had any side effects, like zero lethargy, no fever, no side effects, which I think is weird. Maybe they didn't give me anything. Maybe it was just a placebo.
Yeah, maybe you got the...
Who knows? But there were a number of people at Judy's hospital. I don't have the numbers. It seems like there was 4 that got the vaccination and died shortly thereafter from blood clots and, you know.
Yeah, that takes a long time. I think, I don't know, not a medical expert, but I think blood clots take a while to happen. I'm not sure, but that is one of the reasons I got vaccinated was because my friend Brandy last year died on Valentine's Day from they didn't know it at the time. They didn't know it was from symptoms of COVID, but yeah, she died from blood clots in her brain.
It did. Same thing. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I'm familiar with blood clotting issues in the family, and it depends on the person, what type of stuff they have. I mean, we're
all different. Yeah.
A random thing could happen and they could kick a clot from somewhere and then gone.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I want to give a quick shout out to a supporter of our, we haven't talked about it in a while, our Patreon page. We have one. Woohoo! And she has been a supporter, you know, from the beginning. We haven't pushed it because, I don't know, we're just terrible at that stuff. Miss Barbara Danko.
Barbara.
I got to talk with her. Wonderful, wonderful lady. She is having problems with her Facebook. She doesn't have any family. I think she has a sister that doesn't live anywhere close by. But no other family, nobody can help her. She lost her Facebook. Somebody hacked her and changed all her stuff, and she can't get it straightened out because I don't know, through whatever trying to correspond with Facebook, she's not getting any sort of satisfaction and is unable to do all of the technological things because she's older, you know. Aww. And she doesn't get all that. And it got me to thinking, isn't Facebook like a $200 billion company?
I don't know.
Do they not? They don't think that maybe they could have a call center where you could talk to somebody that would help. I don't know.
That's the thing with these big corporations. I'm all for capitalism and everything goes along with it. But when it's so big, it's so like if I need to contact Amazon, I just want to call somebody. I just need a quick answer. It's not in the FAQs. I just want to. I didn't swear. I said FAQ.
Yeah.
But I just want to call somebody, and it's freaking impossible. Can you imagine trying to call somebody on Facebook?
What about all these other? So AT&T is not a multi-billion-dollar company. Comcast is not a multi-billion-dollar company. You can get to people. You can talk to people that can make things happen in all these other companies. Facebook can't freaking do that. They can hire.
I think it all started with Google. Google, there's nobody to talk to. I mean, they go with FAQs, they go with forums.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's cheaper to not have people in there. I mean, and that's where they're going. So
how much overhead could they possibly freaking have?
I mean, the question for them is how much overhead can they get rid of?
Yeah,
and still be profitable.
Yeah, look at AT&T. You know they've got all kinds of wires for the lines that are still out there and towers and all that bullshit. How much? I don't know. It's just crazy that this woman cannot get satisfaction. She has no really other way to communicate with the outside world. Has all these friends and stuff that she communicated regularly on Facebook, but she can't get somebody to help her, you know, fix this stuff.
Is she still locked out?
Yeah.
I was under the impression. I'm sorry. I was under the impression that you guys fixed it or something.
Jason Goki, God bless him, has been, working with him. I'm hoping that he is able to get it to where she can hear us, tonight. I think he's done it before. I think that's what I heard. I don't know. I was heartbroken that
I am too. Now I'm pissed. I mean, I felt bad before, but I didn't realize she's still locked out of Facebook because she got hacked. That's messed up.
Yeah, it's and somebody that doesn't understand the technology, they think you can just pick it up, and figure out how to do this stuff. And
oh my gosh, she can't watch the show tonight.
Right. Well, if Goki
that is the worst.
If Goki can, he said he was going to try to do it where he could share with her. I thought he said he'd done it before, but I might be wrong about that. But it breaks my heart that she ain't really got anybody, and she's been watching us, and she kept telling me how much she loved listening to us, and
aww.
So, yeah.
We love you, Barbara, wherever you are.
Yes, we love you, dear. Anyway, I don't know. You got anything, Melissa?
What do you want? You're sad.
I'm crying over here. Over here.
I don't know how to transition with that because
I know.
I had a story, but it's kind of funny. But we'll just go right into it.
We need some happiness.
Oh well, no, it's not happy. It's just a little funny. I was watching a show, and it was a really odd, random topic, but has something to do with women's hygiene and the history of women shaving. Because before 1915, women didn't shave. There was it wasn't a controversy. It wasn't a thing.
Right.
So, and of course, it has to do with industries. Number one is Gillette. Gillette was so successful with their campaign. They made safe razors because before Gillette came around with the safe razor, men would always have to go to the barber to shave or use a straight razor.
With a straight blade, yep.
Yes, and risk cutting themselves. So they came out with this safe razor. And let me look here. And the fashion industry, women's clothing, I'm waiting for a reaction from Rusty, but women's clothing got smaller and skimpier. Skirts got shorter. God.
Skirts got shorter?
Yeah, skirts got shorter. I was waiting for an oh yeah. And then later, a few decades later, the bikini was released. And women's fashion magazines came out. Like they started they're mass produced. So Gillette started marketing to women to expand to expand their product. There was no other reason for it. And the practice of removing hair from the underarms and legs was practically unheard of. In fact, hair removal was such a novel concept when it was first introduced that companies had to persuade the women of the benefits of hair removal and demonstrate how to practice it. So, us women, remember I was talking a couple weeks ago, Rusty, about how if women stopped using beauty products, it would basically collapse. I think
What was it, in a week?
Yeah. So we're very easy to market to when it comes to things like that. We look for people to tell us what we need, and when they tell us what we need, we're gonna do it.
I use a safety razor. What you're talking about. I imagine that being a hard sell to women to start out with. I can't imagine shaving anywhere but your face with a safety razor.
Yeah. So I think it was in the 70s was when they started marketing to women to shave down there, everything. And then Sex in the City in the 90s, they were talking about Brazilian waxes. And so people, when I would talk about marketing a couple of weeks ago, this is what businesses do? They create a problem and develop a solution. So the market, the rise of women's magazines. So you had Ladies' Home Journal, Woman's Home Companion, Good Housekeeping, McCall's, and Pictorial Review. The publisher of the Ladies' Home Journal told advertisers that the purpose of the magazine was to give manufacturers a way to market their products to women. It was to market for women, not for the benefit of women. So yeah, and then it's become a controversy, a controversial issue, with in the '60s with the hippies, and then it became an actual political thing. Like if you're left, you don't shave. If you're right, you do. It's crazy. Yes.
So all right. So being a capitalist yourself and starting your own little business that you've got going on, are you marketing for the benefit of anyone other than yourself?
I would prefer to market for my business, but I prefer not to give them fake news. I mean, I want to give them accurate information, not fake information, because there's so much of it out there. Do you know that Americans have the most expensive pee in the world because of all the supplements that are marketed to us? I mean, you turn on Fox News for 5 minutes and you got Balance of Nature. You turn on CNN and you have these neurological drugs that are going to make you smart or something. It's crazy.
Because so many of them are water soluble and they just flush through you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Zero. But yeah, I believe in, capitalism.
Hey Jen, sorry, I was trying to get everybody in the thing, and come on, I'm sick. I'm sick. Feel sorry for me. Come on. Sorry, Jen. Love you.
The capitalist in me wants to say, moving on from the razors and things like that for women, you can have laser surgery done so you don't have to mess with that anymore. Is that something Romika Designs could work on?
What a segue.
Ron going in on the laser hair removal?
Dude, that is awesome. I love the segue. Get Ron and Rocky on the phone, see if they can laser this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Rocky would be all over that. Not sure about Mr. Phillips.
Hey, do you guys laser Brazilians? Because I think Sean wanted one, right?
Yes.
Wasn't he asking
Yes,
for
he was
it?
all about that.
Did. Yeah,
he was disappointed he didn't get it for Christmas.
Yeah, I think he's seriously looking into getting a Brazilian wax right now. I think it's going to happen in the next week or so. So we'll have to.
He wants.
Stay tuned to the Facebook page and.
He wants Rod to laser his chode.
Timothy Ratliff, what's up, brother? Michael Ray, hey buddy. Ruff, Goki.
Ruff in
Who
the
else?
house.
Kathy in the Berg.
Wait, Mike said something good and I lost it. Oh, Michael Ray. Politicians create a problem and come up with a solution. Exactly. That is right.
They do.
And Sean says, F you guys.
Yeah, Kathy in the Berg. Kathy in the Berg
cat's
said,
out of the bag.
Sean's going to get Brazilian nuts. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I need to figure out how to do this real quick, but I think... Keep talking, but I think I have a message.
Leslie and Heather.
My Leslie?
No, Leslie Holker.
Yes, that is
Leslie
my
Hooker.
Leslie.
I mean, Holker.
That is my Leslie.
Erica's expanding on this whole thing here. She's got an idea. Sean's going to get the off-track logo lasered on his chest, and that could be where Ron comes in here. You want Mojo logos anywhere on you? Yeah. He's in the business for that.
Yeah. What are you trying to play, lady?
We got a message from somebody we haven't heard from in a very long time.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
ready to go.
Let me know if this works, okay?
Okay.
Hello, off-track peepers.
No.
You can't hear it?
No. I can.
I got it.
You got it? Thank you. We have a message for y'all, or for us, I guess.
Yeah, from somebody that hasn't been around here in a while.
I know. I
Hold
miss
on.
him.
Oh, we're supposed to wait and hold on,
I'm holding
right?
with two hands.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I'm
I
talking.
wanna
Rusty,
say-
Leslie doesn't want you to call her hooker anymore.
I'm sorry. All right, I won't.
Sean, really, dude? Why is Sarah saying that?
I don't know.
Timmy the pilot.
So thank you to everybody that donated to Warhorse Legacy for the upcoming drawing later in the show to who gets the. We've did the tabulating and the counting and all that. You ready,
Yes.
Sean? No.
Oh, wait.
Just keep talking.
Keep talking.
He's so bossy.
So I know he's bossy.
Especially when you can't see him.
I know.
I know. It's mystery.
That's
it's,
good.
It's like
That's good.
It's like what the hell was that show? Inspector Gadget.
Who?
Or
Wait,
Charlie.
Leslie said who?
Charlie, yeah. So when you talk about Warhorse Legacy, I've been I don't know if you know this, but I've been doing research
What?
in psychology and stuff like that.
What? You've been doing psychology stuff? No
Yeah,
way.
right after I
News
got out
to
of the
me.
Navy. But this is really cool. Equine therapy has come up a lot in my trauma research, PTSD and other trauma. And know the acronym for the therapy is EAT, Equine Assisted Therapy.
We're going to run out of time. We might need to do this on the other side.
Yeah, let's do it on the other side. Yeah. Yeah,
Ready?
stay tuned on the come back on the other side because we have a message.
How long is it?
Go ahead. It's a minute.
Please.
Yeah, let's wait. Let's wait and do it on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody who hasn't been on in a while is gonna make an appearance, and hopefully
He gave us a
He's-
quickie.
he gave us a quickie, and hopefully we'll get a little quickie from this individual every week. We'll just have to see what happens.
Got to put him on the payroll.
Also coming up is the story of the tiger attack in Naples. We'll touch on that and the death of Betty White. Right
That's
here.
a donor.
Yeah, that's a downer. Right here. Off Track Syndicate. Y'all stick around.
The death of Betty White. So there won't be any more racist happenings anymore.
That just won't be the first assumption.
Hallo Auftrag.
Stop it.
Shit. Hold on. Dang it.
Different show.
Okay. Have we heard the beeps yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
But, laters and stuff. Bye, Jill.
By the way, I'm ready. Just give me the old point at me.
All right.
I'll hit play.
All right, we're back and stuff. I seen Jill Hightower in the YouTube's chat. Maybe she ain't run off yet. She's saying laters. I didn't see you, dear. Good friend of mine, going through some rough times medically. So, all right. So this friend of the show, who hasn't been on in a while, he sent us a little quickie, giving us a quickie, and I think we're gonna see what he has to say.
Hello, Outback peoples. Michael says that one or more of you have been asking about me. God, I hope it was the lusty lugnuts. Sorry I was away for a while, but I was searching for Bigfoot. Sad to say the rumors about foot size are not true. At least foraging for nuts and berries to eat in the woods is safer than doing that in California. I listened to your show, the last one of 2021. Someone said something about 30 inches in 24 hours, and I had a sneaker. Accumulating 30 inches in 24 hours is my goal for spring break. Melissa, is there anything in your dating book about how the French suck at playing hard to get because they surrender way too easily? I hope to see Whiskey on the next episode. He's a nice distraction from Lusty Nuts, but the two of them together, they are like bookends to my Kama Sutra subscription. I'll try to keep in touch, but my lawyer says that I have to get permission first, then the touching. Tschüss!
Oh my goodness, I miss him.
Sven.
I know.
Wonder where he's been hiding.
He's been searching for Bigfoot. He said he's been in the woods and stuff.
Okay, I missed some
nuts
of
and
it.
berries.
Nuts and berries.
What's going on over here?
Yeah, we need to get him back on. So, you
Huh?
Betty White and stuff?
Oh, we're gonna do Betty White, or do we want to do?
Oh, you want to do Tiger?
Tiger. I want to do the Tiger thing because I went a little off the rails.
What do you mean you went off the rails?
Okay. All right. So here's the thing. When going to the zoo, maybe it might be a good idea to not, I don't know, stick your hand inside the cage of I mean, I guess maybe turtles would be okay. You know, I guess if you wanted to reach in and pet a turtle. Is that a euphemism?
It might be.
It might turn out bad if you know something. What?
I've heard the phrase "a turtle head poking out," but that's something different.
That's completely different. Completely different.
So the video you sent me, you sent it at the time mark
December
that you want me to start?
29th, Wednesday, just a few days ago, around 6:30 p.m. There, Collier County Sheriff's deputy responded to a 911 call from one River Rosenquist. Is this kid's name? 26 years old. He's working for a cleanup crew who all they did was clean bathrooms and like the lobby and stuff out front. That's all he was supposed to do. They weren't supposed to be anywhere else. So his call, I'm going to play his call right here, went something like this.
911 was your emergency. Hello, ma'am?
Help me, I'm at Staples Zoo. Help me, please, I'm at Staples Zoo.
Okay, what's happening?
I'm being attacked by a tiger. Please, please, please.
I just want to say he's talking so fast because he's in so much pain, I guess. I would imagine, seeing how a tiger is, you know, clamped down on your hand and your arm and trying to pull you through a fence. He's saying Naples Zoo, which is Naples, Florida.
Not Italy. They sounded
no.
like they were speaking English.
Which is actually very, very close. I used to go to Naples all the time. I was born in the Fort Myers, Naples, Bonita Springs area. Of course, they didn't have, they didn't have that zoo there when I was there. But anyway, So here we go. Here's the last little couple of seconds that I could get.
You're being attacked by a tiger?
Yes, please, at the Naples Zoo. Please,
Okay.
please help me.
We have them coming there to you, okay?
Okay.
So, deputies responded. Now, when you watch this body cam footage of when you think about when that happened, 6:30, the call goes in, they tell the officers to respond, and the body cam footage there's like, I want to say 7 or 8 minutes from the time he gets the call to where he gets to the zoo. And
That's a quick arrival.
Well, of
from
course
the
it is,
outside
but-
perspective.
Uh,
But
uh-oh.
from his perspective, that's got to be an eternity.
Sean, you have to enable participant sharing and stuff. But yeah, that's a pretty quick response time. But if you think about it from that guy's end, 7 minutes is a long freaking time.
Mm-hmm. And then how long did it take him to get to the point where, all right, I can dial 911 here after having my arm clamped down?
Yeah. So did he?
Not yet.
He get that? Okay. So one of the things I wanted to touch on about that, have you listened to like other cop shows and stuff? This is kind of off topic, but kind of on topic, where somebody calls in and the 911 operator is trying to get what seems to be, to me, irrelevant information, or they're just not paying attention. All right, she's ready. All right, let's watch this this clip right here. That it's the body cam footage from the cop.
You're only going to see that on YouTube, apparently.
Yeah,
whatever it may be.
So the cop has arrived. I may ask you to pause this, Melissa, one time through there.
Okay.
Oh my god. Is that real?
So they're coming up on him right here. All right, pause it. So you can see right in front of him is a about 4.5 foot fence that this kid, he's 26, he's a freaking kid, decided that he would jump over and approach the cage because he wanted to pet Kitty.
Was this the type of cage or type of exhibit to where you have like a barrier and then a cage to try to keep the public away from?
Right. This is
right
the
in front of it right now.
Okay.
Is that 4 foot fence?
Yeah.
And then there's probably a 10-foot gap between that and the actual tiger fence.
Right.
Okay.
So the kid hopped that fence right there and went over. And I bet Kitty would, huh?
Check your OBS.
Who?
You.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
Is it not working?
Different screen.
Oh, crap.
Keep going, Rusty.
Anyway, it shows the cop jumping over the fence. And
Did you hear the officer's first response, though?
I'll fix it.
Yeah, he's like, is that real?
Is that real?
Yeah. So, oh, well. Dang it.
Wait a minute. I'll get it.
Anyway, the video goes on to show the cop walk up and, try to assess what's going on while this guy is, screaming for his life after his arms being shredded by this tiger. And he could do the only thing he could do to save the guy, get the tiger to let go, and he put a round into what looks like his head. They later said it was the tiger's neck.
Well, and first the security guy, the security team from the zoo were up there, and the officer asked, "Do you have tranquilizers?" And no, they didn't have tranquilizers at all. So then it was
shit.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. So, all right. the state's wildlife commission, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, or FWC. They're investigating the incident. Apparently, all they know is that the tiger clamped down on Rosenquist's arm and wouldn't let go, and then the deputy, had to make the decision to shoot him or save him. Now, or whatever, had to make the decision to kill the tiger. And some people in comments, I've been on several different videos of these freaking morons. I said freaking. These freaking morons saying bullshit like, why didn't he take his knife out and cut the guy's arms off instead of shooting the tiger?
What?
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering where you were going with this. You said there was a controversy.
Really? I choose a human life over any stupid animal any day of the week. Any day of the week. Fight me, bro.
That's exactly it. I was surprised. The communications director for the zoo came out and said, we don't blame the cop for doing this.
Yeah.
Any human life is more important than any one of the animal lives in here.
That's right.
And I didn't expect to hear that from the people at the zoo, but I was glad to hear it.
Yeah, that works the way you did it there, Melissa, swiping it over into your screen.
You can see that?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, well, we just got to work on that.
Yeah. All right.
So he is, Rosenquist is hospitalized at the Lee County Memorial Hospital. His condition is unknown, and the hospital is saying that his name is not on patient directory, which is totally his right. You can keep your name off a patient directory of any hospital. Yep. He worked for HMI Commercial Cleaning. The zoo had been using them for years and years. Never had any trouble out of them. It's sad that this kid has changed so many lives. One, the tiger had to lose his life to save the kid. Two, he's put this, somebody's going to have to pay for the tiger. One is an endangered species. So it wasn't cheap. It was a draw to the facility. So the zoo is going to have to, they've got to reclaim. They're going to have to reclaim. They've been injured in this as well. Yes, the poor kid lost his arm. Should criminal charges be brought against him? I think it's not. Yes, it's terrible. He's probably lost the use of his hand. Maybe the infection won't take it, but all for a stupid decision. So
what do you think? You think he should be charged?
Yes, okay. Absolutely he should be charged. Now,
do you want me to play any more of the video?
If you can play the video, yeah, I'd like people to be able to see it.
Good, hit play.
Okay. Is it showing?
You got a tranquilizer?
Yep.
I don't hear anything though.
All for a stupid decision.
Just keep the light on. Naples 1 Charlie 10 shots fired. Come here, bud. Come here.
Barbara Danko is on YouTube.
Barbara.
Here's the tourniquet, bro.
Disturbing video ahead.
No, just grab him and flip him over. You okay? We got you. Yep, notify the field lieutenant. Get his tourniquet on the arm. Have respond. I need the light, dude. You're okay. Get the trauma on the phone. Whoever I'm talking to. You okay? Oh, no. Oh, no.
I feel like the person in charge of this
that's
flashlight, the person in charge of the flashlight for the officer, was like a kid helping their dad under the hood of a car with the flashlight. Just can't point it at the right spot. It's off and on.
Yeah, that's horrible. Don't be making funny jokes in here. That's terrible.
No, it's funny. I don't care who you are. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's horrible. You know that the tiger doesn't know any better. That's what he does.
Yeah, exactly.
The kid actually did this to this tiger, plain and simple.
Yep.
Yes, he should be charged. He should face jail time. Maybe he probably doesn't have any money. He's working for a cleaning company, cleaning a zoo. So I imagine it's minimum wage at best.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know,
Yep.
he's not in a position for that. So, you know.
It's one of those, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
I love that saying.
Yeah, that's it exactly. And it's sad that it happened. I hate it. I hate it for the kid. But, you know, it's kind of like, working in the shop when I was younger, my father would cut off these pieces of metal, and they would be so pretty and red. And, you know, and it's like, oh, you know, you just want to pick it up and hold it. And
Oh, yeah.
guess what? You don't do that, no matter
You
how
do it
bad
one
you wanna
time.
do it. That's right.
You do it one time.
You do it one time. Well, guess what? I guarantee you that kid probably won't ever go back to a zoo, much less stick his hand in there.
Yeah, that's a hard lesson learned.
Yeah, very, very hard. And
know-
it's probably changed his life for the rest of it, medically and probably financially, 10 or 20 years. And yes, he should pay for every cent of it. I mean,
Yep.
Do you know if he's done any interviews? Because I saw the incident, but I haven't seen any.
no, he hasn't done any interviews. He's actually still in as of yesterday. He is still in the hospital. Zoo CEO Jack Mulvaney said Friday that the zoo is reviewing all the safety protocols, but they don't see anything that they would have done any different. They have a weapons team trained to respond for just exactly the emergency, and they would have done the exact same thing that the officer did.
Well, good. Sounds like they have the appropriate protocols in place. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
They talked about, you know, even if they had tranquilizers, they take time
Yeah.
to take effect. It's not, you know, oh, it's down immediately. It's not like on the movies. So yeah, they probably would have pulled the trigger too.
Yeah. So for the and the best I can call them on here, morons that say, well, they should have cut his arm off, or they should have shot him. I've seen some of that shit too. I mean, how can you have such disdain for human? Yeah, people are stupid, but we're top of the food chain, and
Yep.
I can't believe people were saying that the
oh, absolutely they were.
that the man should have.
And I hate to say, as much as I love my dogs, and I love my dogs, but if one of them grabbed one of my
Especially if it's
grandkids,
cold enough.
don't think for a second I wouldn't put a bullet in one of their heads. I mean,
the
without even thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are the dominant species and we're over them, and by God, that's just how it is.
That's right.
You don't like
True,
it, go
true.
live on another planet.
The guy may not have done any interviews, but you know who has about this story?
Who?
Ooh,
That bitch, Carol Baskin.
I was wondering
You
about that. That
definitely
was
wanna
one of
know
my
her opinion, right?
first thoughts, and I wonder what the tiger
She,
king did too.
She did an interview with a local news team, and she says the blood of this tiger is on the hands of those people who show off on TV and social media touching big cats, making money off of that.
Whoa.
And I read that and I thought,
Oh.
that's funny for her to say. Isn't that what she does? That's what she does to make money.
I have to make the disclaimer that I over the years have touched a few big cats.
Not the same.
Anyway, Not to say? Is that not to say? Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, whatever. I don't mean to derail you. Hashtag derailed. And I'm getting Judy's throwing stuff at me. What, honey? No, not you, honey. Not you. I'm just saying. You know, over. Anyway.
Cut his arm off.
Are cougars considered big cats?
Oh,
They
absolutely.
would be. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, anyhow, so
Anyway.
I don't know. Hopefully that kid, ain't, lost the use of his arm or lost his hand. That infection is going to be insane. Wow.
Lots of shots in that arse.
Yeah,
For
he's
sure.
got a long road ahead of him. All right, so what do we got here? Betty White.
Speaking of cougars.
Speaking of cougars.
Have any fun, uplifting stories, Rusty?
Well, crap. No, I don't have any.
Do you,
no,
Sean?
because this next one is kind of sad, happy and sad that this great woman entertained us for over 60 years. She did stuff.
Yeah, maybe we want to bring everybody down in the next hour. How about we want to talk about AOC?
Oh, yeah. You were saying something about AOC. What?
I did say something about AOC. So she and her boyfriend decided to take a vacation down in Florida, where she just loves everything that the governor down in Florida is doing with, COVID and all that kind of stuff. And somebody called her out that she was out maskless, eating, drinking with her boyfriend. And so she tweeted, "If Republicans are mad that they can't date me, they can just say that instead of projecting their sexual frustrations onto my boyfriend's feet, you creepy weirdos."
Whoa.
Because they talked about how white his feet are in his sandals.
Are you serious? Where was this? Was this on Twitter or?
It was on Twitter.
Wow.
Yep. So as it turns out,
I need to tweet more.
no Republicans can talk about AOC or make fun of her because she is simply irresistible.
Wow.
Wow. Dang
I
it! I wished I'd have got the piece of music for that. Dang it!
bring.
Wish
I,
you told me.
Wow.
I need to find that on Twitter. Although I don't identify as a Republican, I do not like her.
Hypocrites are hypocrites.
Yeah,
whoever
exactly.
they are.
That
We
picture
should all be
really
open
does
to calling
look
them
like those girls in that video. I mean, there's a pretty good resemblance to those girls in that video that did that video because that's yeah.
Wow, you're talented, Nee. Nice,
Right.
Yes, Dickie.
out. Photoshop. Yeah. Master
You
of it.
have so many names.
She then followed up a few minutes later saying it's starting to get old, ignoring the very obvious, strange, deranged sexual frustrations that underpin the Republican fixation on her, women, and LGBT plus people in general. They're all together.
What is a
These
plus?
people need therapy.
What is a plus people?
LMNOP.
It's all inclusive.
LMNOP. That means everybody.
Do you remember before Doc, I'm pretty sure it was before Doc decided to take the train ride up to heaven, that they had changed it for a short while from LGBT to it was like basket.
Quilt bag.
Quilt bag.
Quilt bag.
That just sounds so much worse. So much worse.
You're blurry.
I know.
You're blurry.
Damn it.
Just cut your if you cut your camera, I was gonna say just cut your camera off
It'll
for a
come
second.
back.
Right,
Go ahead.
it'll
Yeah.
fix it.
I'll-
Anyway, there we go.
Come here, Gilly. Barbara wants to see.
Quilt bag. I've been trying to think of that freaking word for months. I was like, was it basket or no? Wait, basket was Michael Jackson's kid, wasn't it? Didn't he name one of them basket? Blanket. Damn it! See, I can't.
Blanket. Yeah.
Blanket.
Hi, Barbara.
Well, your you're pardoned from hitting the like button, Barbara. I know. I got to talk to Miss Barbara today, and I think it was today. Man, my days have been run together because I have been so freaking out of it. But yeah, I got to talk with Barbara, and she is funny. She is a funny lady.
Well, I'm glad she's with us tonight watching the show and commenting.
I am so glad. Big hearts to Miss Barbara.
Landmark show today.
Whoa, wow. All right, we're gonna have to talk about
Betty White later. I'm gonna have to leave for about 15 minutes, but what do we have on the other side?
I guess we're gonna bring in the Warhorse Legacy ladies. Well, we might bring them in about 15 after. We got to talk about Betty White a little bit and the great person she was, but
and funny.
Oh my, she was freaking hilarious. And she won so many awards.
Very few funny ladies in the world compared to funny men. And she was definitely one of them. And
apparently they were doing a documentary of her that wrapped up in December, early December, that was December or November, that's slated to play in January, that they were going to play on her 100th birthday. That they said it's still, everything's still set for it to go, but I can't wait. Hot in Cleveland. Did you anybody watch Hot in Cleveland? Oh,
I think I saw maybe a couple episodes.
Oh my God, she is.
I only watched it for her.
Yeah, literally, her comedic timing is unmatched.
And Rocky, talk about the Mary Tyler Moore show, and what I love about her character on Mary Tyler Moore, she was like this perfect little housewife, and whenever I loved when she would get mad, when she would get irritated. It was the funniest thing.
Oh yeah. She did Saturday Night Live in 2007, I think it was. Just freaking fantastic. I was reading. If everybody will go to Wiki, you don't think Wiki's got good stuff on it, but they do. But if you look up Betty White Wiki, I mean, it lays out everything. This woman
goes
worked
on and on.
On and on. She worked from over 60 years.
She worked her ass off.
Yeah.
She has the longest. What was it? It said she's got the. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Melissa.
That's what I'm here for.
She worked longer in TV than anyone else in the world. She's got the Guinness World Record.
That's awesome.
All right. Wow. That wraps up the first hour. And I like this one. This is a good show.
I'll be back. 15. 20.
I'll stick around and
yeah.
We'll try to do as good on the next hour. Off Track Syndicate.
Jesus.
And stuff.
I gotta go.
And things.
I am so glad, Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara, after I talked to you today, I think it was today. I don't know. I may have been drinking a little bit. Literally, I called Sean and Melissa and was almost, not quite. I was almost in tears that you were having this trouble. So, and stuff. So, much love to Miss Barbara. Thank you, Miss Sarah, for the links to Warhorse Legacy and other sponsors in social media. I appreciate it. Sorry about that. I'm still fighting this, whatever it is. I don't know. I'm up in the air. Might be COVID, might not be. Eh. I'm on the downward slope of it, though. I think I felt pretty good pretty much all day today. So I think I'm over it. I'm gonna need drink assistant, bar winch, winch,
Beer winch.
beer winch. But well, it's not beer. Will you grab me a Coke and I'll do my own. Thank you. Barb was so funny today. We was talking. She's like, if this is illegal and they come and put me in jail for doing something weird, I'm coming after you. I just said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's good. You don't have nothing to worry about. And I believe her. I believe her too.
If what is illegal?
Trying to get her Facebook and stuff back going.
Unlock Facebook.
Hackers got her.
Oh.
So I believe her. She's got that New York accent that you pretty much believe what they got to say. They mean it. And stuff. Hi, Jamie and Leslie and Kathy and Barbara and Goki and that Erica chick over, and she's in Valparaiso, Indiana. Is there a Valparaiso in every state? I'm just
I don't know about that.
I know there probably ain't one in Alabama. And Heather, Kathy Indenberg, Sarah, much love to Sarah, Rocky, Valerie, holla, Diana. Oh yeah, Miss Diana. Oh, 10 seconds.
There's one.
Ish. 3, 2, 1. All right, folks. Well, Erica told me. Well, she's in Florida. Whatever. You know what I mean. So Betty White, fantastic actress on the stage and screen. I don't know if she was on
And
stage.
radio.
And you're right. Yeah. On she had radio. Thank you for pointing that out. So let's see. It's showing she starts radio work in the 50s, 1950. She had the Betty White show from 52 to 59. That's crazy when you think about it. 52. Both of my parents were not born before 1952. That's insane.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Right. She had her own show named after herself for that long at that point in time. Yep.
And then after that, in the 60s, First Lady of Game Shows. Of course, I think that went on into the 70s. Match Game. What was that? Hollywood Squares. I loved Hollywood Squares and Match Game. Those were freaking fantastic. Have you that? I guess that's a little too. You're a little too young for all that. Have you seen the
I'm
rerun?
familiar with it. I'm familiar with it. What was what was the name of Uncle Arthur, right? From Bewitched. What was the actor's name? He was on there. He was always the quick-witted guy.
Yes. We should have talked about this beforehand so I could look it up. Yeah. It was great stuff. You know, I heard they did the Match Game and Hollywood Squares. They would do a whole week of in one day. They would do a whole week of shows in one day.
Right, the same people there.
Yeah, and and they said if you watch and pay attention, you can tell the shows that were shot after lunch because everybody was drunk. Yeah, if you pay attention, it's like
Barbara's got it. It was Paul Lind, if I'm pronouncing it right.
Yep. And then I wasn't much of a Mama's Family, but apparently her and Rue McClanahan had roles on Mama's Family. I don't know. I just was not something that I loved her on Mary Tyler Moore. And then Hot and
Paul
Cleveland.
Lind.
Yeah, Paul Lind. Hot in Cleveland. Now, I don't know how many people seen. I watched a bunch of episodes, and to me, she is the star of the show every time. In Hot in Cleveland, she just always had the greatest lines. She was fantastic. I actually did have some clips pulled up, but I lost freaking power and lost everything about an hour and a half before the show.
Convenient.
So, whatever. You can look up her stuff on YouTube. It's great.
Did you ever watch the show Boston Legal?
No, I never did watch Boston Legal. Was she on there?
She had a secondary role. Boston Legal is a spinoff of The Practice,
Right.
and she had a role in The Practice, and then that role then rolled over into Boston Legal a bit too. She had her own arc. She was manipulative. She was crazy, but at the same time, this nice lady who, get you cookies and I'll take care of you, dear, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. Whenever she was on the screen there, it was all about her and what was going on with her.
Oh.
It was fantastic.
Yeah. Sean is he's the man behind the glass tonight, Jamie. So that's why you don't see him. His voice only works for short bursts because he's sick as a dog. So she had all kinds of achievements and honors. She won 5 Primetime Emmy Awards, 2 Daytime Emmy Awards, and received a Los Angeles Emmy Award in '52. Let's see what else. She won 3 American Comedy Awards, including a Lifetime Achievement Award in 1990. 2 Viewers for Quality Television Awards.
You said she won an Emmy in '52.
Yes,
She was born in 22. She won an Emmy at the age of 30.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, when she was really young, she was hot. I'm just saying.
She was a looker.
Just saying. She was a looker. She was also a big, like Bob Barker, she was a big pet, veterinary pet, have your
Advocate.
pet spay and neutered and, all that. She was a big advocate for that. She received a bronze commemorative plaque near the gorilla exhibit at the Los Angeles Zoo in 2006. I don't know. City of Los Angeles named her as an ambassador to the animals. Let's see, what else did she do? She on November 9th, 2010, the USDA Forest Service, along with Smokey Bear, is that like a real thing? Made Betty an honorary forest ranger, and White said in previous interviews that she wanted to be a forest ranger as a little girl, but that women were not allowed to do that then. So, but when she received the honor, more than 1/3 of Forest Service employees were women. So, hey,
Yep.
stuff. What else? She was married 3 times.
Yep.
And then after her husband Alan Ludden died of stomach cancer in 1981, she said in an interview with Larry King, when asked if she would remarry, she said, "Once you've had the best, who needs the rest?" So yeah, she was pretty much over sex, I guess, at that point.
Husband goals right there.
Right. Whatever. So, damn, that's kind of sad to think. Since 1981, she just
40 years.
Wow.
At age 60, she decided, no more husbands. That's it.
That's it. Wow.
I got to think, and she started out in radio because, that was the thing at that point in time there.
Yeah.
She started out reading commercials, playing bit parts on shows, doing crowd noises and things like that. She got paid $5 a show. That's better than Mojo wages right there. And that was back in the, 30s, 40s.
Wow. I'm writing an email to Ron. I mean,
the list of people that are out there that made that transition from radio to television, it's got to be. All right, sorry, Melissa's not here with the bell. It's got to be short.
Yeah, it is.
Anymore, the
Barbara
people that
D
are still
says,
around.
and Barbara D is right. She was the oldest host of Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
She beat out a guy. I can't think of his name. He won it in 77. It was a contest to be a host. And he was 80 years old at the time. And she's the oldest. And let me see if I can find that, what she said. It was great. She said during her crap, where'd it go? I lost it. Dang it. I don't know where it went. Anyway, she said something to the effect of Facebook was crap, I think is what it was.
She was the smart woman.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. Dang it. I don't know where it went. I had it and then I lost it. So I don't know. I think we need to bring these Warhorse ladies in and talks amongst yourselves while I
There's on that subject, there are people making transition from radio to television. Some people can hack being in front of camera. Some people have to be behind the scenes and only have your voice. It's just not saying anything to anyone in particular here.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
Some people they get sick, and they can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Again, no one in particular there.
Wow, it's just me and you in here. I feel kind of lost without Melissa and Sean in here. I don't know.
Well, I can make it so comfortable for you.
Looky there, Miss. Well, she's gone through several different names. Miss J. Sparkles, Miss J. May, Jennifer. Not Jennifer Lopez. What was I going to say? J. May. J. May. Yes, J. May. And there's Valerie. Oh, Miss Valerie.
Hi.
What's up, ladies?
Oh, just doing the thing, getting ready for the beginning of the year, getting ready for the first Monday.
Right. I'm still gonna be out of work. I'm getting better. I'm almost there, but I'm not gonna be ready to go back to work on Monday. So yeah, I'm still sick as a dog. Poor Sean, he's sick. And then Melissa Sippy, she's like, "Well, I got the shots. I'm not sick." I went, whatever, whatever.
Well, what are you up to, Jennifer?
So we're gonna do the drawings after the bottom of the hour.
Okay.
So
I don't know what that means. The bottom of the hour.
you don't know what that means? After the break at the bottom in 10
Gotcha.
minutes, and when we come back,
I don't know all this fancy schmancy media talk.
well, hey, look, you're learning. You'll get it. You'll get it.
Jennifer's muted.
Oh, you're muted or something, dear. We can't hear you.
It's
Very
really
lively.
funny though to watch me do that.
Very lively, but no sound whatsoever.
Yep, no sound, no sound. Let's see. Jen Clifton said, "Hey, my favorite girls." Erica said, "J-May and Val."
Well,
Heather, what? Heather Clue? I don't know this. Is this-
oh, the H-bomb.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you were a tap dancer, Val? I guess she's talking about you.
Tapping McTapperton, me?
Yeah.
I
Wow.
have been known to kickball change a bit in my day.
Oh,
Jazz
we can hear you
hands.
now. Yay.
There she is.
Wow. What? Erica, what are you saying, Rusty the Pro? What? What? I don't understand.
Just stating the obvious.
I,
So it snowed here today in Arkansas. Did you get any snow there in Alabama?
it's coming. It's coming. They're saying after midnight that we're gonna get a little bit of flurries, and then by morning, all this rain that is currently falling right now is gonna be frozen over. Yay! So I'm glad I'm not going to work anyway. I don't think many people are actually.
I am.
Well,
Am? Working from
Whatever.
home though.
yeah. Where are you going, Val? You're like walking over.
Well, I'm snowed in.
Have you got snow?
It's a
Are y'all
good
getting snow?
thing that the officials from Fisher Price Westinghouse delivered our certified entries for the raffle. They came through the snow and the sludge and all the things and the
Were
very,
they-
very cold to bring this to us in this sealed.
Whoa! Was it like a dog sled brought them in?
No, they just had 4-wheel drive, but
Well,
it was all
Come
very
on, you
official.
could've-
Well,
Handed it over like a baton.
helicopter. Yes.
so I just want to
Filled up
say,
tight for everyone's protection.
everybody, please, put your prayers in, not little prayers. Put your prayers in for Sean. He is going through a rough time, and he is actually running the show over to Facebook and stuff. He's not doing real well. He's up and down. Ding ding. Where's Melissa with the bell? He's doing good at times, and in other times he's really. And I think he's got another full day of this before he starts getting better. I am feeling a little bit better. Have y'all been? Jamie, weren't you sick like about a week ago or so? Didn't you?
I was sick around Labor Day.
Labor Day. Oh, I was thinking somebody else was sick.
Now my nose
I
has
was
been
sick
running for
the
like
other
a
day
week straight.
for like a day.
Yeah, but you didn't have nothing. Whatever.
I thought I had the Rona because some people had the Rona. And I felt like somebody had hit me in the face with a baseball bat, and I was running a low-grade fever. And then I put some frankincense under my tongue and had some Vietnamese pho. Good night's rest, and I woke up the next morning and I was fine.
Okay, so explain to me what the heck is frankincense exactly?
And where do you get it unless you're in a manger?
Right.
You get it from your local health food store, and it's an essential oil. And it's if it's really pure, it actually can burn your skin. So I recommend that you just put a couple drops like in a shot glass, but with water, and then just knock it back.
A shot glass handy.
Yeah, she has a shot glass handy. So, what is it?
Messing around.
So, you're taking this stuff into your body. What is it?
It's just an essential oil.
From
it's
what?
It's just one that really boosts I guess from frankincense, man. I don't know where
you
this
go
crap
to
comes from.
Come on, what? You're putting stuff, you don't know where it comes from? Frankincense?
Comes from my hippie friends.
What, a frankincense tree? I mean, what is it?
You're going to make me Google it now.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I don't know where it comes from, but I think it does actually come from a tree in the Middle East.
I actively avoid putting
that.
things that would burn my skin into my mouth. I'm sorry.
I think we Googled that last weekend, but I don't remember what it said.
Sacred frankincense, the king of royal oil.
Whoa.
Comes from the boswellia plant. An aromatic gum resin obtained from an African tree and burned as incense. Or put into an essential oil and ingested to get rid of the common cold.
So Leslie Hoker over on YouTube says frankincense is what they use to your tongue. It's a miracle oil. Okay.
I've heard a lot about that from just essential oils, though, too. It'll cure everything.
No, I've heard
frankincense is really good, though.
Look, I've heard about miracle oils too. You put this miracle oil in the engine of your car and it fixes everything. And I'm like, what? Really? Mechanic in the bottle? What? I don't know.
Little drop of oil and it'll slide right in.
Well, that's
little dabble, do you?
Yeah.
Sean's in his recliner. Whatever. Heather says that it's tree sap. Okay. Whatever.
She would know. So I don't know what I was
on your underwear.
Jamie Christopher's got 3 bottles of Frank.
I'm so tired, or I really think I could come up with something clever for frankincense. Frankincense.
I'm really hoping Melissa will come back. I don't know where she had to go.
Did she talk to you guys?
What did I miss?
Look at that timing.
Look at there. Speak of the devil, and she shall appear.
Hey, science bitch! Did you talk about the quadrantid meteor shower?
Not yet. No, I have not, but it's really cool.
Yeah. So it happens tonight. So after this, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out and watch a meteor shower because the snow clouds went away.
All right. So, before, let's see, we got a couple of minutes. I just want to throw it out there before we get into anything else that Mr. Timothy Ratliff was the highest donator to the little giveaway thing that we're doing. So Mr. Timothy,
congratulations, Timothy.
Yeah,
congratulations, Timothy.
Yeah, I
You're
got
getting some swag.
Yeah, you're gonna get some swag, buddy.
Yeah, he's
you are number one. Big heart.
He
that
is.
man
He's
has
a
big heart.
Loyal fan of the show and contributor.
Loyal
Warhorse,
fan of the show. Loyal fan
huge.
of God. He is a man of God. He is doing all kinds of stuff, helping people every day. I've watched his Facebook page, and he is a good soul. Good soul.
He is spreading the word.
Yes, he is.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. What else did I miss?
And what does Timothy win for being the highest donator?
I don't know. I'm gonna pick some stuff out and send to him. I need
Some
to get
swag.
his email address, and I know he's gonna get a T-shirt. I might send some other stuff.
I have
I
his
don't-
info if you need it.
All right, yeah,
We
you.
can probably come up with a couple of things.
Oh yeah, he's a good man.
Yes, he
Good
is.
man.
So, what are we doing on after this next break?
Yes, after this next break, we're going to look into the sealed container from the
Fisher Price and Westinghouse
Fisher Price and Westinghouse.
officials.
Yes, so she's got it right there. That is awesome.
Oh,
It
that's
was
sweet.
brought in by a dog sled. So, yeah.
by a dog sled.
Oh, yeah.
I assure you that they were very anal about making sure that every one of these raffle entries was counted.
Yes, they were. I was in on the, yes, hood. I don't know about a hoodie, Erica, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Whatever. What, Jamie? Who's Heather Club? Is that Heather?
That's
The H bomb.
that
That's the H bomb, man. She's a new viewer.
Nice.
Welcome.
How do you say that last name? Klupel?
Well, it depends. It's German, so it's Kluppel. I think it's technically Kluppel. We say
Kluppel?
Klupel.
Awesome.
Hell, that sounds like you got to have your pinky out when you say it.
Welcome, Miss Heather. Kluppel.
Kluppel.
I don't know.
Klupel. Kluppel. I don't know. However it rolls off your tongue best, Rusty.
Depends if you're saying it right or
Yeah.
not.
Oh, yeah. Anyway. Go ahead, Melissa. My throat's giving out on me here.
Wow. Yeah. So so 2022. Lie back, look up, and see what the cosmos has to offer. On any given night, far from the bright city lights, there's a chance you'll see a beautiful streak shoot across the sky as meteors fly overhead. The year starts with a quadrantid meteor shower, which peaks tonight. And at the end of
Nailed it.
May, we'll be able to see a new shower called Tau Herculids. So,
Is it
yes,
Dow or
that's cool.
Dow?
And I think I'll be able to see it tonight because the fog finally lifted. I woke up to 75 degrees with 83%, or no, it was 93% humidity, and it was totally gross. And that was this morning. And now we're in a freeze warning. So that's fun.
Wow.
See you on the other side.
All right, folks.
Fun stuff.
Get ready for the reveal. Other side of the break, we're going to find out who wins the swag, the big swag. Off Track Syndicate. Here we go.
Hey, did you see that Nicole Kidman is playing Lucille Ball?
No
I
way.
have that on my list to watch. I can't wait to see it.
I watched it, and she does a fantastic job.
Really?
Yes.
I love Lucy. Oh, wait. Coin that by the website.
Yeah. Right, I will. Yeah.
Okay.
I love Lucy.
I love Nicole
Writing it
Kidman.
down right now.
Okay.
Nicole Kidman's amazing.
Yeah. She sure is. She might have been my first girl crush. I can't remember.
Hey, Sean, it's good to see you back, man. Sorry you're feeling so under the weather. Save your precious voice.
I could probably join you guys for the last half if you want.
Cool. All right. So is the Zoom room able to capture everybody? Everybody got it all set?
I'm looking I'm looking at it
looks
now,
all right.
and we're all good. Yeah.
Okay. Good deal.
Hey, Erica, the amount of oil it takes to do you, that's all up to you.
What?
She says it takes more than a little dab to do her.
Oh, they're
the
talking.
frankincense.
They're talking about essential oils in there.
Well, I think she could get a little dab from what's his name? What's that? A little dab from. Oh God.
I don't understand how that works. She is a little dab.
Well, she is a little dab. That's sure.
Hey guys, Kathy in the Berg says her daughter's going to the ER. She's got a 170 heart rate.
Oh,
She's
no.
asking for prayers.
Whoa.
Yes, ask for prayers. Yes, praying.
What happened?
Dang it.
How old's her daughter?
Whose daughter?
Kathy's.
Kathy in the Berg.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Oh,
She's on the way
coming
to
in
the
hot,
ER.
guys.
crap. That was fast. What the hell?
It's only 2 minutes.
That's what she
Whatever.
That's all you're used to, Rusty.
That's true.
Welcome back into Track Syndicate, everybody. I'm going to give this a little run here. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I made it for a minute at least. We'll see how it goes. But we just want to welcome the ladies from Warhorse Legacy. They've been an integral part of our Off-Track Syndicate family now for about 1.5 years.
Yeah.
And we have enjoyed every minute of it. They joined us in Nashville. You know what? I don't want to say they joined us. I'd say it was a all-in-one effort. You know what I mean?
It was.
It wasn't. I don't consider it to be our thing that we went. I'd say it was an us thing that we all went and we made it there. So you are family, and I want to also thank our listeners who were able to donate and continually donate. There are folks out there who are our listeners and continually donate to Warhorse Legacy Foundation. And I want to lift you guys up. And especially around the holidays, you know, it's hard to spend your money when you have, you know, gifts you're buying for your family and friends and everything, and you're still giving out donations to Warhorse Legacy. That helps our veterans and their families. And of course, that in turn helps our whole nation as a whole. So thank you guys for that and for your continued support. And so we wanted to do something to kind of give back, you know, to a lucky person who is going to get their name drawn this evening. What's up, Rusty?
He's pointing out the website.
He's pointing at
Oh.
the sticker.
I'm like, wait a minute, what?
I was pointing out there it goes right there. Donate. Anyway.
I got this, Rusty.
I'll get over it in a second. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so yeah, we I don't know, a few months ago we put this together, and tonight's the night. So we, you know what? We didn't do it. The listeners did it. You guys raised some money for Warhorse, and we are all grateful and very appreciative of that. So give the listeners a round of applause, if you will, standing up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Val or Jen.
Yeah. Anyway.
Val, can you
Next time.
give if there's any new listeners out there?
Heather's a
anybody
new
who listen-
listener.
Yeah, give them an idea of what Warhorse Legacy is all about, please.
So, Warhorse Legacy is a relatively new and emerging nonprofit, and we serve military veterans and their families through a lot of different programs, but primarily right now at our 140-acre ranch in Northwest Arkansas, where we have equine-assisted activities. People can come out and work with horses, learn about horsemanship. We have 3 stocked ponds for fishing, miles of hiking trails, and we border the national forest. And it's just a really great place. And we're very conveniently located between 2 large VAs. We also help other veterans when we can, when we have different funding with all types of assistance across the United States, but primarily our place in Arkansas. And, you know, if you're interested in learning more about us, you can go to warhorselegacy.org and get in touch with us through that website. We'd love to see you, or on Facebook.
It's a beautiful thing, and I know we've said it many times, but we literally need to just make the trip and come see.
Yes. Yes, I
Yeah.
so want to go out there so bad. So
I'm
let's
kind of
let's
feeling
do-
Shenanigans Con 2022 in
no,
Northwest Arkansas.
no, of course not.
That would be
Wait,
a lot of fun.
Rusty, what are you saying? You don't want everybody to show up, just us?
Oh no, I absolutely want everybody to show
okay.
up, but I want to close out the other side of this little thing. So that's warhorselegacy.org, warhorselegacy.org.
Off Track Syndicate, bitches.
Rusty, that's all good, but we're still talking about Warhorse. So. I don't know.
Almost professional.
No, I think that's a great stinger. We love it. Rusty loves his stingers. They're touching to him.
I love.
Right,
Rusty's
I'm
singers.
actually touching myself right now. Or
Put your pants on.
go ahead. Go ahead.
And this is why we couldn't push the show over to Warhorse Legacy, Rusty. Jeez.
Anyway.
Oh my goodness. Heather, what'd you call her? H-Bomb?
The H-bomb, yeah.
H-Bomb? I guess that's her nickname already. So,
All right. So it's
Heather,
official.
hold on. She made a good point. She said it's easy to donate with Amazon Smile.
Yes.
Are you
is.
guys on Amazon Smile?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Well,
Yes, we
son
are.
of a.
Write that down, please, because I will not remember.
Yeah.
that.
I need to change
You
mine.
can set us up to be your place of choice, and I think it's like 1% for every dollar you like one.
Use a
penny per
half a percent for every 0.5% of whatever you buy. It's not added to what you're
Yeah, and we-
purchasing. Amazon
Yep.
donates that to.
And it's paid out
Nonprofit.
quarterly to the foundation or the
No, that's
Capitalism. I love it. I'm going to change mine right away. And guys, we need to remember to include that in our reads for the show, because who does not shop at Amazon besides
No
my
kidding.
brother?
I didn't even know that was a thing. I had no idea that Amazon Smile was a thing that
Way
would
back-
do anything.
Way back in the day with the other station, with the other guy, I used to have mine set to that. And then a school my son attended, they had an Amazon Smile account. And then I just been changing. But I was looking for I was looking to donate to somebody with a nonprofit organization that took care of veterans. And I'm trying to think of one I should.
Right. So
Worthy.
No.
H-Bomb in the YouTube chat said, and it's very it's relevant. All the cool kids are doing the Amazon Smile. So yeah, I mean, come on.
She's not wrong.
Are you cool or are you square?
There's been a small.
We also have a,
Warhorse for my shopping alone. Promise you.
oh,
Yeah.
You're supporting.
We also have a grocery like a grocery list there. So if you want to send something to us, we already have a list going.
How does that work?
Yeah. Tell us about that.
You go to Amazon. So you go to Amazon Smile.com or Amazon.com/smile.
Smile
Right.
on Amazon.
Yeah, smile.amazon.com. Thank you. And you just log in with your regular Amazon credentials. And then when you get the opportunity it says, who do you want to choose? You choose us. And then it'll tell you if we have a shopping list, and you can just click on it and click
It'll allow me
something
to
and
buy
add it to
things
your
for you guys?
add it to your bag, and it'll send it to us. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
I didn't know you could buy horses there.
All the
I
horses-
don't recommend buying horses off
Now,
Amazon.
They come via dog sled also.
all the horses went with the first wife.
But
Is
believe
that-
it or not, we also need things like toilet paper sometimes. So that always helps.
Is that the little horses that you put the quarter in and you?
Yeah, it's those.
That one's just for you, Rusty.
Oh,
We
okay.
do need one of those out there for the kids. That might be fun.
That's an excellent idea.
That is great.
I
love
have an
it.
idea. How about a
Get them
donkey?
all from all the Kmart's that just shut down last year.
Y'all need
There is a donkey involved in the
There is a
organization.
donkey.
There is a donkey.
There is.
Would that be a
What's the donkey?
jackass?
What's the donkey's name?
Cephalus Jones.
Stephalus Jones.
Bucephalus.
Oh,
Bucephalus.
That is a total Western waiting to happen. That's a movie. I like that idea.
It's named after
It's
after
BJ.
Alexander the Great's horse. Yeah. His name's BJ.
Okay, Bucephalus.
I didn't name.
Gotcha.
Do you guys watch
What,
Yellowstone?
Rusty? Where's your mind at? Get out of the gutter.
We have a mule named Maybelle Star.
I don't know if you heard at the beginning of the show, but recently in my trauma studies, whether it's PTSD from war or whatever, there was a study I was reading about this girl who was 26, 27, who experienced trauma in the military. And it wasn't combat, it was military sexual trauma. And it was so bad, she could not open up to anybody, not her therapist. There was no trust. And she went through an EAT program, the equine assisted therapy. And after learning how to take care of a horse and seeing the benefits of it, I know this is really in a nutshell. I'm like totally summarizing it. It goes way deeper than that. She was able to open up and actually feel like she was worth something again. And
Wow.
She felt like somebody relied on her. She was important again. And I just wanted to throw that out there just so people know how important it is how important your mission is and how much it works. There's scientific research, there's peer-reviewed research, and I'm getting the chills right now. So as a veteran,
that's an
I wanna
amazing
say
impact
thank
that it can have.
So, all right, I I don't want to, I don't want to bring anything down.
Again?
But that just brings into question: should women be with men in a military setting? Because I know that is a whole different. I know it's a whole different. It's a whole different thing. But I mean,
really, look.
You're sexually abused in the military as well.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are. But I don't.
Rusty, it's no different than life.
No,
well, it kind of is different than life because you are forced into situations that are putting people. I know. Yes, women can do all of that, but when yes, men should be able to control whatever they should. They absolutely should. But let's be freaking serious here.
We can't, Melissa. Wait for him to get. I don't know why he's drowning you out.
Go ahead.
What'd you say, Melissa?
Yes.
I think where Rusty's trying to go with this is in high stress situations, men also have to conform to a certain stereotype to be strong men, killers. And when you're in a high stressful situation like war or certain trainings, your testosterone takes over. And some women don't get that with their hormones or whatever. So I think I know where you're going with this.
Look, this, I know this kind of goes beyond the military thing. When you look at the reality shows, I know it doesn't seem like it interlaces, but it does. If you put a man and a woman together in a close situation, if you put a married man and a married woman, they're not married to each other, in a close situation for 3 or 4 months at a time, do you really think that nothing is going to happen?
It depends on their LGBTQ LMNOP plus quilt bag status.
Well, but it also depends on the answer to one question: is she hot? But more importantly, it's all self-control. You got to take control of yourself. It is
all self-control. However, when you're living day to day with somebody in a high-stress situation of the opposite sex,
hold on. Are you
things are going to freaking happen?
Are you talking about consensual or non-consensual?
Both.
Okay. Consensual? That's 2 consenting adults.
Yes, that's just 2 consenting adults. But
hold on. I mean, if we're gonna go off on this, let's fine.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I could be mistaken, but I don't think what Melissa was talking about was consensual, and I don't care what anybody says. That's a dickhead.
Yes. Look, I absolutely agree.
Okay,
It's
so
freaking
it doesn't
wrong.
matter if he's there or sitting, walking through a grocery store. He's still a dickhead.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
Okay,
it is
so that's
still wrong.
non-excusable. Period. No matter
And
where
if it's
at or what
non-consensual, it doesn't matter if the women are separated in the military from the men. Non-consensual stuff is going to happen because people suck.
right.
Yes. Because people are, yes.
Yes, but it doesn't matter. You can't take that. It doesn't matter where it's at. It's going to happen.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's
right.
going to happen.
Right. So it doesn't matter if they're.
So mixing men and women in situations where it can happen, that's why they had separate schools for girls and for boys.
And it didn't,
that's why they,
stop a thing, did it?
Huh?
It didn't stop anything.
Well,
Never-
it did
never
if
seen the
they're
people
completely
in all-
separated from them.
It's never stopped anything. It's
It
been going
doesn't
on
stop.
since
Right.
the history of time.
Segregation does
Okay.
not stop racism either.
Okay, how about this? So timely here, right? Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Two people, they work together. Presumably, one's a guy, one's a woman. They both work together to bring in all these girls for whatever. I don't want to get into all that stuff there, but
Right.
okay, that's not, one person going after the person of the opposite sex. They both worked in tandem for some really awful stuff.
Yeah.
Tame myself here.
I absolutely agree, but I'm just saying there is some wisdom in the things in the way things that happened in the old days. When you separated men and women, it was for a reason.
Because guys are assholes?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay. Their mama not beat their ass enough?
You're never going to be able to remove women from all situations because at the end of the day, sometimes if you really want to get shit done, you got to give the job to a woman.
This is
Sorry.
the truth.
My son
This is
actually,
the truth.
when my son is going to go to middle school next year, and when I ask him what school you want to go to around here, he wants to go to the all boys school.
Really?
The one in Bay St. Louis, and I don't think it has anything to do with it being an all boy, because right across the street is the all girl high school. So and the street is really small. You guys, I know Rusty and Sean went to Bay St. Louis, and the streets are like super narrow, but I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it has to do with that's where his friends are going, but it helps, I guess, in the heterosexual sense of it. It helps people concentrate and yes, exactly, focus on your schoolwork and not passing notes or whatever.
No, and I'm not excusing the fact that guys are like this, but there is something to be said for keeping men and women separate from each other, because guys are assholes.
No.
So
not
are
all
women.
guys are assholes.
No, not all
Correct.
guys,
Okay,
but
So-
you're
Do you know?
this is a libertarian point of view. Why are you?
I
Why
don't
are
even
you,
think
why,
it's about
why-
asshole or not.
Do you know
Why-
how many
why-
women manipulators are out there also?
Why are we
So many.
punishing the group when it should be the few? Why are we throwing blanket statements around when we should hold individuals accountable?
yes, we should
No
hold
different than
individuals.
society.
We should hold individuals accountable.
Don't punish
But
me
you can
because
only-
some other
but
assholes.
you can only hold the individuals accountable when the individual thing happens. So when you have a bunch of guys together,
It's not happening. Everybody out there is not just going over there and
no, not everybody. No,
Okay, that you're which is it?
no.
This
And you're threatening the
conversation took a
objective.
dark turn.
Yeah, it did.
You're threatening
Doesn't make
the
sense.
objectives by potentially splitting up these people who could together collaboratively complete what you're trying to do better than if you were separate entirely.
Yeah, they all hold a role.
Yeah, because look what happened when women started getting to vote.
Right? That's when the country started going downhill.
and owning land. Holy
Send all
crap!
hate mail
Women
to
can own
care
land.
of Rusty Lugnuts at offtracksyndicate.com.
But I don't know.
Is there something else we needed to do,
Yeah, it
like
was
a
nice
raffle
being on here
or
with you, Rusty.
something?
Melissa, I don't know why I can't hear you when someone else is talking. You're like silent. Try that.
Go.
Was there something else we wanted to do, like a raffle or
Yes,
or,
there was.
something?
Absolutely.
Crap. Yeah, we need to do that. All right, here we go. So, it's been hermetically sealed.
Hermes.
Yes.
An oversized shotgun shell.
Yeah, that does
Certified by Fisher Price and Westinghouse.
Yep.
Wait,
Alrighty.
H-Bomb says we can vote? Awesome. Yes, Heather, you can vote.
Does anybody have a drum roll sounder?
That we can use timely.
I don't. I was gonna do that, but you guys are so freaking lame that I couldn't do that. So.
Wait, what?
Don't
You're
have it.
lame for you.
Yeah. It's your fault.
Oh,
It's your fault. Okay, there we go. She's got it open. She's shaking it up.
Val is shaking it.
I wished I had a drum roll.
what your mama gave you.
H-Bomb needs some equine therapy.
H-Bomb says she needs some equine therapy after that topic.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Who is the winner?
Goki!
Jason.
Oh, way.
Goki!
Oh,
Congratulations.
Wow, Goki. Holy crap.
that guy only entered one time. No, I'm just playing. I don't know.
Wow, Jason Goki. Holy cow.
We're gonna be sending Tim some swag bag.
Yes,
as
we
well
are.
for all
Timothy
of his-
Ratliff, you are getting some swag, buddy. Thank you.
And
For,
for your pirate cigars,
Oh.
my cigar smokers, you will be receiving one of these wonderfully hermetically sealed, made in Arkansas humidifiers, travel humidor.
Is that what that is? Looks like
This is
a
a
shotgun.
travel humidor. It is lined. It's, I think, cedar or whatever wood, maple or whatever. I don't know. It's on the destructions. And then it's got this groovy little thing here. Comes off the Velcro top. You can soak this for your level of humidity, and it comes with instructions. And I'm gonna send you guys these. Melissa, do you smoke cigars?
I do.
Okay, everybody that smokes cigars on
wow.
the show tonight's getting one of these. Wonderful. You can keep your pirate cigars nice and fresh.
I
Wow.
love it. It looks
Out
like
on your travels.
a huge shotgun shell.
That's what it looks
Holy
like.
cow.
Oh my gosh.
What are you holy cowing?
Thanks to Betty Jones. She knows a good thing when she sees one, and she purchased a lot of these actually, and I was going to give them to you guys last year.
Those are freaking awesome.
I
Wow.
These
know.
are pretty badass. Yeah.
Yes, they are.
They are.
That is awesome. That's
Oh.
sweet as hell.
I'm going to cry. That's freaking awesome.
Not
You
again.
need some horse therapy too.
I need some horse. I'm going to Arkansas right now.
Down, over. You're down. You're up and over, and you're just over, and you're just up and over.
He's east.
I don't know where you are.
Southeast.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Just come on.
Over there.
We'll get y'all some therapy.
Cow.
All right, so
Yes.
ladies, what does Warhorse have in store for us in the future?
Yeah, what's coming up?
We've got a big year. Jennifer, you want to tell them a little bit about what we've been?
Well, what we've been talking about a lot the last couple of weeks is a Warhorse wellness program, which could include cooking classes, quite possibly a heated pool for veterans and their families to come out and use. Because one thing is, exercise, everybody should exercise, but exercise is really hard for some people because it hurts. It's so painful. And Valerie just recently spent a little bit of time taking some classes, and a lot of the workouts she did were in a heated saltwater pool. And it made the movement so much easier. You can do movements in a pool that you can't do out on a gym floor. And you still get the resistance of the water. But anyway, cooking classes, exercise, We talked a little bit. I mean, it just kind of fits in with the hyperbaric oxygen chamber. The what's the new thing?
We've got an inversion table.
Inversion table.
Inversion. I think that was a reggae song. Inversion. Anyway, so we've got the inversion table, we've got the hyperbaric oxygen chamber, we've got the biocharger NG subtle energy revitalization platform.
We have some massage. We have some massage coming soon. Stephanie, who was in Nashville with us, whom everybody met that was there,
Yes.
She just recently graduated from massage therapy school, and she's been kind enough to donate some of her time, and she's going to travel down and offer free massages.
That's amazing.
We're getting licensed in Arkansas.
Oh my
God.
God.
So yeah, be good. We're also working on a Gold Star Family Spa Day, which we had hoped to have last year. Last year, like a couple months
2021.
Ago. Yeah. 2021. But because our COVID numbers kept going up, we weren't able to do it. But so working on Gold Star Family Spa Day at the ranch. We have working on dates for yoga in the pasture in the spring. We'll also be hosting our first annual Easter Rock Hunt. And this is going to be fundraiser, not just for Warhorse, but for all of the veterans organizations in our area and really any veterans organizations that want to participate. And what we're doing for the Easter Rock Hunt is, I'll leave you in suspense now. We'll talk about it in spring, but it's going to be super cool.
We have got to get out there, guys.
Do.
We have got to freaking get out there and figure out how we can do a show from there and bring.
We have internet now. You
can have internet now, yeah, fast internet. And
Wow.
just one more new partnership. We just had the Backcountry Horsemen, which is a national organization of trail riders. Our Northwest Arkansas chapter of the Backcountry Horsemen have just adopted our trails, and they're going to be coming out and working on all of our trails to get them ready so that as our veterans go through the horsemanship classes and they want to progress, trail riding is something that they can progress to, and then we can get them involved with the different trail riding organizations across the country so that they can get out and do their own thing. And we're really looking forward to that partnership.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Right. So we need to forget all these other things that we were talking about, getting together somewhere. We need to go out there. We need to bring.
There's room for camping too, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Well, for you guys, there's room for camping. We don't have camping sites
Right.
devoted right now for people, but we've got room for you guys.
I've got it. I've got the non-electrical site. I can support 15 people easily.
Okay, but there are people who might want to go who are going to say, I ain't camping, because I know a few of them.
There's hotels right up the road.
Thank you. That was the
most beautiful thing are the Devil's Den, just 5 minutes from Warhorse Ranch.
Yeah.
Is Devil's Den National Park, beautiful trails, and they have the most wonderful little cabins. You can rent them online. Great time. So we might even be able to get a block on those if we get some dates nailed down. So let's talk. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen, people. Come on. And it's in the center of the country. So, I mean, come on.
Northwest Arkansas is one of the most beautiful places in the world. I've been all over the world, and I want to call Northwest Arkansas home for the rest of my life. So there's come see Warhorse and come see Northwest Arkansas. It'll be a great
We'll do that, guys. Thanks for joining us, guys. Jason Goki, congratulations on winning. Timmy Ratliff, thanks for being the highest bidder.
Hey, you
I'm gonna
guys
go lay
feel
down.
better.
That's all I got to say. What'd you say?
You guys
Get
feel
some rest,
better.
Feel better.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Warhorse Legacy Foundation, guys. Warhorse Legacy. WarhorseLegacy.org. Go donate, and go donate. Love you guys.
Thanks.
See you guys next week.
See ya.
We're still on YouTube.
And I'm trying to kill the